Hi Aries, welcome to your love reading. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's begin. Let's begin by shuffling 5 times the deck. And let's see what do we have here. Let's check the energies for now. If the energies are the same from the last week or month, or if they have shifted. Okay, let's see where you're coming from. The past. It was a past mixed with suspicion, uncertainty, worries, being single, withdrawn, left alone. And I think it was closed. In fact, if you were to reflect deeply about this situation, the cycle had been closed already in the past. Finally, it was closed, but it didn't feel like it, because I do have the world at the bottom of the deck. Some of you communicated or wanted to talk, but if the communication happened, it was not very emotional, might have been very formal, serious. Somebody might have given a sign of interest as well. I do think the communication was not the best with that Page of Pentacles. Let's see about the current energies. I do see you cold, detached, trying to move on and be in a better path, connect with a better person, and hopefully with a long-term partner. You're trying to move on. And now, it is very obvious here that you have some bitterness about the past. You're carrying it with yourself, and at the same time you haven't moved completely from the past. I do see you with a face towards the future. Yes, you have turned the back to the past, but it's still in the back of your mind. What might be blocking love in general for you? Ten of Swords, that pain, that betrayal, feeling defeated in love, feeling very much discouraged, in fact, with the Ten of Swords. You had high expectations and you got highly discouraged and disappointed by a particular person. And I think you're carrying this wound with yourself everywhere you go. And this might be in your subconscious as well. You're not a person that gives up quickly and easily. I think you have that determination and perseverance, but you have to tap into that energy because it is at the bottom of the deck. I think some kind of disappointment has been clouded the optimism for a better connection. What about the near future? I do see you resistant, but patient. I do see you not opening up fully. It is still this energy, as I said, it's like you are carrying a bag, a heavy bag from the past, and you don't trust easily. You're trying to find some inner balance, I think. Some of you doing yoga, possibly, or meditating, for some of you. Now, I want to know about your next connection. The communication seems postponed, so it doesn't feel to me like the communication is happening very quickly and fast. But when it comes, it is a different world. Ace of Wands. And I think with a Temperance energy, it is you feeling in the near future like you don't care. And that it's okay for you, with somebody or not. You are with yourself at least, and you do like that, and you are trying to like that version of yourself even more, and you will have a kind of a stoic personality, I think. And that's when, bam, that new interaction, new connection, intensive, very quickly, it happens like night and day. When you look back, you see a version of yourself being single, the other day being in a connection. That kind of impression I'm getting with that Ace of Wands. Let's clarify it with more. A Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it is telling me that it is coming slowly, but it is steadily coming towards you. Nothing can block that kind of energy. It is just you, I think, because always there's free will with the Strength card. I want you to be a little bit aware of yourself as well, not necessarily always blaming the other. New opportunities, like you get on a date and you find reasons why this might not work. Sometimes I think it is needed some more deep reflection with that Strength. It is you trying to find or be super critical. That's the kind of impression I'm getting, but I do like that you have a new passion beginning. It seems new to me, a new person. Now, if you want to know about the past person, or the person that is in your mind, might be a person you have met those weeks, for example, or those months, not necessarily very long, or it is a past person. Let's see what are their energies. One second. Okay, let's see about the person that is in your mind. What are their energies right now, at this very moment? They are stoic, yes. So they seem very firm, very rigid. Reflective, yes. Distant from you, trying to heal from this. Sometimes I think it's best for you to have some kind of reconciliation or trying to work things out. It's quite interesting. It is because this person does not want to talk about their feelings, but they do have some feelings there. The Empress energy is there, but they don't want to talk about that. And in their mind, they don't want to give this another chance. They seem very firm. After all of deep self-reflection with that Hangman, if they were going to therapy, their therapist might have said to them as well that you should not repeat this. It's not good for you. And maybe they are just replaying those words in their mind. I do see them having feelings, but they don't want to communicate. They don't want to communicate because they don't want to repeat it. They see the same old story being repeated over and over again. And they have started creating very strong boundaries. They think this way they can be happier. They don't want to go back and be stressed by that connection. That's what they are telling themselves. They're trying to defocus from this by focusing on other potentials, but still I do see them feeling lost, confused. Somewhere in their subconscious there's this idea, this hope and wish that they had, that this could be everything. You creating a family with each other, being long-term, happy, this growing to something bigger and better, that separation was just something temporary. That's what they thought. That's what they believed. But they reflected and they decided to not talk for now. I don't know if they will change their mind. Let's see, what is some possible outcome if nothing changes? Because always it is free will. Nothing changes. What is the possible outcome here between you and this person? Ace of Wands, okay. Queen of Cups, this might not seem totally over, but I want to clarify it. One of you might reach out to the other, and there might be some rekindle of the connection. And now that I'm thinking this new connection that I was talking about might be this past person as well, or it is just talking me that they are very similar, but you have a new person and a past person with the intention to start something completely new. From the perspective of this person, at this very moment, this has ended. That door is sealed completely, not opened, ever. This is what they have decided, but when I saw the outcome, and it is not telling me when, I have water and fire here, might be spring, maybe next year, or it might be very near. Summer season has not ended. I do see a very romantic encounter, and you having something passionate with each other. Very fiery, very physical, intensive, intimate, strong chemistry. Is it worth it? Let's see. I'm curious to know. Or is this going anywhere if this happens like this? The High Priestess. 9 of Wands. It is telling me that you should listen to that gut feeling if this happens. At least trust your intuition this time. Maybe you didn't last time and you closed your eyes and ears, but at least trust it this time, the intuition. It is not telling me good or bad. I do see some hurt feelings being there the moment you might be meeting each other. There's still some pain and wound, maybe at the side, not being talked about, but it is there. But what I got was that you will know. You will know if this is worth it. And it is giving me the impression the interaction will have a very different flavor. Yes, a totally different flavor from what you might imagine right now it would be meeting this person. Now, if you want to know more details about this person that is currently in your mind, there is an extended in the description box with more details about them if you are interested. And with that being said, Aries, this was your general reading. I hope this was helpful. I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.